Keith Scott, Black Video News, right here with none other than the Prince of Sophisticated Soul, Mr. WiIl Downing. How you doing, Will?
I'm doing good, man. I need you to introduce all my shows like that, man. You can bring me on stage like that.
Hey, I'd love to, Will. We want to thank you right here at Black Video News for taking the time out to talk to us. Man, we love you out here in Texas. Will, how's everything going?
Everything's going real well, man. Thank God. Tell everyone who he likes, loves, whatever it is, me. I said thank you from the bottom of my heart. I'll say it to you. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart, guys.
Oh, man, you're quite welcome, sir. Let's go right into it because the hot topic is everybody's bumping this new CD, Chocolate Drops. And me personally, it's bumping in the whip. It's been bumping in the whip. Tell us a little bit about Chocolate Drop that was released in March, Will.
Chocolate Drops is project number 18, my 27th year recording, and probably some of my best work to date. And I know I probably said that on the last project and the project before that, the other 15 or 16 before that. But really excited about this project. It's a 9-song project, 3 songs of which you will probably know. I do a remake of Saving All My Love for You, the Whitney and Marilyn McCoo song. A lot of people don't know that Marilyn McCoo was the first person to record that song, but became most popular by Whitney, and then I did my version on this latest release. And Let's Get Closer, a song by Atlantic Starr, did a remake of that. And, you know, just what I consider to be a very good project.
Well, it is an excellent project. They're bumping it through.
Mouth like chocolate.
Well, we're bumping it. We love it here in the state of Texas. What inspired you to write this CD, Will?
You know what? There was no plan or rhyme or reason to anything that I've recorded. It's just I recorded one song, and then I figured we needed something else to kind of match with it. And, you know, so I said, okay, we got 2 mid-tempos. We need a ballad, wrote a ballad. You know, so there's no, I wish I could say I was smarter than what I was. But I just thought that I put together 9 really good songs and 9 decent performances. And, you know, hopefully the public at large feels the same way.
Well, we do, and I know they do. Those that haven't really tuned in or bought it, they're going to be really inspired by the CD. We love it here at Black Video News. But also for the ladies out there, and I know you're a married man, and there's the chocolate drop right there. But this is for the ladies, and I got to ask you this question. What's the chocolate drop all about, Will? Because they want to know, are you the chocolate drop? Or I know you got a chocolate drop in your life, but what's up with that title, Will?
Hey, man, once again, I wish I was a smart one. Actually, a very good friend of mine, a lady friend of mine, titled the record. And she's titled probably about 4 or 5 of my records over the years. Okay. I play the music for her in advance. Right. And, you know, I always ask her after the fact, I say, hey, you know, how does it make you feel? So it's like dark chocolate. I said, really? So, yeah, like melts in your mouth. It's like a chocolate drop. I was like, yes, wrote that down. And that's how I came up with the title. I wish I could say I was smarter than what I was, but now a woman came up with it, you know, and she aptly titled the latest project Chocolate Drops.
Well, it's a great title. It suits you well, too. You know, the ladies love you. You know, that chocolate.
I didn't know that.
You know, us light-skinned brothers, we out of season, so we're trying to make a comeback, Will. It's rough.
I call Howard Hewitt once a week and tell him that, you know, hey, man, you out of fashion, dog.
What is Howard here say?
He just shakes his head, I'm sure. He looks at the telephone, just shakes his head, I'm sure.
Well, I know you're on tour out in L.A. You're making your stop through L.A. I know you're a Brooklyn native, first of all.
Yes, sir.
Tell us a little bit about, you know, where you're making your tours through the city, throughout the country, too, as well. I know you're out in L.A. Tell us where you're going, Will.
Well, we're a little bit of everywhere. Tomorrow we play LA, the Nokia. So really looking forward to that. And to really find out like what I'm doing and where I'm going and all of that fun stuff. Hell, I got to go there myself. I got to go to WiIl Downing.com and it'll tell you city I'm performing. Hey, sometimes I get lost myself, man. I'll be in LA and I'll say, we love you, San Antonio. Who knows?
We want to know. I know you were in Texas a while ago. This year you were in Texas, and we missed you. But also, are you going to be going near where you're from in Brooklyn too? Also, because I know your fans out there, they can't wait to see you with that chocolate.
Oh, hey man, you know what? I'm glad I got people that like me anyway. I'll run with that. But we'll probably be playing Brooklyn sometime in October.
Okay.
And I'm working on a tour right now with actually, you'll be the first to hear this, with Kenny Lattimore and Mason. So we plan on, so it's going to be a great package. So, we're going to do like a holiday tour together. So hopefully we can bring it to where you are.
Wow, that sounds good. Kenny Lattimore's CD is nice too, his new one, and I'm a big fan of Mesa, even when she was with Incognito. So with Bluey. So I know those are some of my favorite artists too, along with my man WiIl Downing.
Thank you very much. Throw me in that gumbo too. Yeah, thank you.
I got to, Will. Now, Will, you've been around. I ain't gonna tell your age. You're looking good, you've been.
That's all right.
You've been around for over 3 decades. We know the music industry, how music changes, the trend of music. But you're still on top of your game, Will. How do you manage to stay connected with music in the industry? With it transferring and trending.
Well, I mean, I've always been a believer in when you find out what you do and what you do well, you stick with it.
Right.
And I think that's kind of what sustained me over the years, to be consistent. I've always been like a balladeer and a singer that's done more mid-tempo songs.
Right.
And I've stayed in that lane. I don't chase the trends at all. Because the trends change, every 6 months. So,
yeah, they do. They do.
Just, be yourself, do what you do it well. And, I've always been told that a good song lasts forever. So that's what I've always tried to come up with, what I consider to be a good song. And, it sustained me this long. So, we'll see what happens in the future. If not, I've had a great run, man, and I ain't complaining.
Well, no, it's not over with, too, because, man, God is still using you in this industry. But one thing, too, one of my favorite CDs was Love, Lust, and Lies. And that concept with that CD, because I'm bumping that CD all the time, but you did a little something different on that CD, with you talking, and how did you manage to put that CD together with the intros that you did with Love, Lust, and Lies?
Well, I mean, for those who don't know what the concept was, it was supposed to be like a soap opera. We call it an audio novel.
Okay.
And it was one of the first times in my career that I've recorded something that I actually had like one sole purpose of recording. It was to tell the story of a relationship from the moment that these two people met and cultivated their relationship until something happened somewhere at the end of the relationship. So I decided to hey, two people met in the club, so I get them doing that. Then it's like, hey, what are you doing later? What are you doing tomorrow? Let's hook up. Hey, you like going to church? Why don't you come to church with me? And it's like a timeline. This goes on and on and on and on. And then at some point, as most relationships do, you kind of really get to see who the person is, the realness of who they are. And I got to it, is the whole story. So that's what it is. It's an audio novel. It's like turning on your TV and watching, the Braxtons,
Right. Yeah.
Or you like the old time soap operas, One Life to Live, or whatever. So it was like that set to music.
Yeah, as the world turns, huh?
As the world turns, yeah, exactly.
That was a great composition. That whole CD was tight. Every track on it was bumping. But I want to touch on, because most people don't know you had some real life challenges in 2007, but the grace of God that's on all of us managed to overcome some of those challenges. But did those challenges change you as a person and also as an entertainer?
Oh, without a doubt, without a doubt. I mean, as you just said, in 2000, late 2006, early 2007, I was diagnosed with something called polymyositis, and it's a muscular disease.
Right.
The thing is I was doing like most men do. I was feeling some sort of way, feeling some pain, feeling some weakness, and I never went to the doctor.
Right. Right.
I kept making excuses saying, okay, well, we did a show last night. That's what it is. Well, we traveled a lot today. That's what it is. And I was looking terrible and I was feeling worse than that. And finally, I had my wife take me to the doctor, and it took me just a little bit too late. My dumb ass, and yeah, I said my dumb ass, was afraid to go. And by the time I got there, I was in terrible shape, man. So it took me about a year and a half to kind of get back to even start becoming me again.
Right.
So in between that time, I was in a hospital for about 8 months. I was in a wheelchair for that whole time.
Right.
Couldn't walk, couldn't do anything. So, for those who are listening, take care of your health. You are nothing without it. You could have all the money in the world, but if you don't have your health, you're nothing.
Yeah.
So it changed my perspective on life. I live a more well-rounded life now. It's not just about music and success and money. I try to live life like everyone else does. I try to hit the movies, got 3 lunatic kids, so I try to hang out with them a little bit and, spend more time with wife and, and I work when I have to work. That's it, because life is short.
Yes, it is. Will, thank you so much for our viewers out there that want to stay in tune with the Prince of Sophisticated Soul, where you're touring, and then also how to pick this new CD up. Leave us with a little information where our viewers can stay in tune with where you're at and also get that new CD, Will.
Well, I'm all on social media, so if you go to Twitter, I'm WiIl Downing 3. If you go to Facebook, I'm WiIl Downing Singer. You can come to my website, I'm WiILDowning.com. There you can pick up the latest release, Chocolate Drops, and some of the past things as well. And if you buy it from my website, I autograph it and I send it back to you. If you want digital downloads, you can obviously go to iTunes, you can go to Amazon, and hell, you can probably go to the barbershop or the beauty salon and get it there too.
Well,
you can't see the concert, so you got to come on out and check the website to find out if I'm performing near you.
Okay, well, Will, make sure you let us know. Give us a heads up when you're going to be in Texas so BVN can be a part of it. I'd love to talk to you in the future, too, also. So we'll stay connected. Good luck to you on the tour, and may God keep you. And thank you so much from Black Video News. Will, we love you, and we appreciate it. Thank you.
Love you, too, man. Thanks a lot.
All right, thanks a lot. Keith Scott with the Prince. The sophisticated the Prince of Sophisticated Soul. Get it right, Will, right? I'm going to say it again.
Right. Yes,
the
sir.
Prince of Sophisticated Soul, Mr. WiIl Downing. Keith Scott, Black Video News. Thanks, Will.
Thank you.